They are exciting to watch when they're up and about.
Do you reckon Geordie Hunter means business tonight? He was standing there, stone cold killer in the tip-off circle.
Got the calf sleeves on.
Trying to wheel the Jackies on. With reinforcements on the way. Hamilton buries the free throw line jumper to get us going.
It's very exciting down here. They are really hoping their team can get a win. But you talk about Geordie Hunter and the look that he had in his eyes. I can tell you that Nathan Sobey in the warm-up, he looked fierce tonight. I'm expecting a 30 ball.
Okay. That's a nice little bold prediction out of the gates. And have a look at that, right on cue. Scott Roth spoke about after that loss to Perth last Wednesday, the need to really up their rebounding game. They did that against Kansas. Hunter comes inside and thumps it down. He does.
Right before him, look at that pocket pass, Geordie Hunter. I hear about the dunk or the pocket pass from Owen Foxwell, screaming at the full court pressure to get up and in.
Magnay at the other end hammers it down. Malik Lewis didn't have a great shooting day on Sunday. Gets inside here and gets that one to go. Has not attempted a free throw this season yet, Malik Lewis. But
they're first in three-point percentage of the league, 36.1, and ninth in field goal percentage.
Again, they're doing it pretty efficiently as Lewis absorbs some contact and gets 2 more to go and hands Southeast the lead. Job of looking after the ball, only had 9 against the Taipans the other night. I wonder if Brown it is who steps into the free throw line jumper. That one back to Brown and the Phoenix are off and running. Awandu to Lewis for 3. Malik Lewis has been shooting that with regularity. Played a team-high 32.5 minutes on Sunday. Another turnover for Tassie. That's 5 early.
They are so active with their hands. And go back-to-back, young fella. Go
Lewis
back-to-back, young fella. He's got 4 right now, and I think they've missed an offensive rebound or 2. So you can have a whole lot of boys. John Brown is a menace. John Brown is an absolute menace. I'm not saying we're going to give him the Defensive Player of the Year because we saw what one he did as Malik Lewis.
The Phoenix are energised. Ben Air finds some space, gets to his left hand. That's a tough finish. Shooting a 3 ball at 40% this year. Defers here to Marshall, to Hamilton on the outside, spinning inside. Fading away, Bryce Hamilton. That's a very pretty move.
Sure. At every single level that makes it so pretty. As Nathan Sobey just says, I'm answering straight back. Who said the Silverdome was a tough place to shoot in? Because the Phoenix right now are lighting it up. They have not missed a 3 as Majuk Deng's going to dunk it as well. What's going on?
They're all getting involved. From the Silverdome in Launceston. Phoenix by 6. Awandu backing his way in. Finishes over the top of Ben Air with 1 to come. Just trying to find the coach's trust and provide some activity on the defensive end. He gets an early look here. Hamilton for 3. Got it. Hamilton, Stoddart, Deng, Air, Magnay, the 5 for Tassie. Geordie Hunter is in some kind of mood with the lefty punch. Hamilton at the other end.
You've got to have some communication. It's got to be better because
A long way strong. Lewis has got a game-high 12. Ben Air splashes in a 3.
Impressive.
Foster cross-court pass. Now Maldonado's in on the act. Ben Air to Majuk Deng. Even Majuk Deng's hitting them. Highly uncharacteristic. Phoenix from Sobey to Foxwell. Hunter tips it home. They keep turning the ball over. That is 8 in the early stages. And you cannot leave Nathan Sobey that wide open.
Getting yelled at by Foxwell to shoot it with the shot clock winding down.
Majuk Deng from outside. He gets another one. Coming into the night, the season from outside. Nathan Sobey with the foul.
The right way has paid off dividends. I mean, this is not the first time we've seen him playing at such a high level. He's been an unbelievable player for his entire career. He's had the peaks and troughs, and right now,
TJ Mitchell into the game for Southeast Melbourne. He's going to get a look at it. Whips it outside to Lewis, who's in really good shooting touch and continues to knock.
Malik Lewis, 15 points already as Nick Marshall gets a layup. They're the ones that Josh King is not going to like.
NBA eyes on him on Sunday at John Cain Arena, as he does every time he steps out there, as Foxwell's able to just...
That's a foul. Oh, wow. DJ Mitchell got away with on there. Malik Lewis said, how hot am I? How hot am I?
New career high for Malik Lewis with 18 in the competition. Campbell stepping through outside. Scott Roth not happy. He'll be much happier with that from Bryce Hamilton.
It's interesting to see what's happening on both ends of the floor. I know that Scott Roth isn't happy.
He'll be happy with that.
Jamie replay, Bryce Hamilton. And it looked like
good stuff from Nick Stoddart early as well. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Coming to the game and playing some valuable minutes for Scott Roth. John Brown, long two, won't go. Hamilton the rebounds. This Tassie team who play at by far the slowest pace in the competition. Put it into the half court. Hamilton goes to work.
GPS as well, because he moves up and down that sideline.
Yep.
Great take there from Tiger Campbell. Just saw that Geordie Hunter was stuck in no man's land.
Leaves that one wide. 77% from the field. 6 of 7 from 3. Hamilton all the way inside to hand them back the lead.
19 points, 3 rebounds. That's good, D. That's a great finish.
I wonder, that was tough inside.
Oh boy, this
tied at 50. Magnay up the other end. Gives Tassie 52 first half points.
When you think about how slow the JackJumpers like to play and how the Phoenix just limit possessions because of their defense, we're up for a ridiculous rate here as Josh Bannon gets one to go down the other end.
I appreciate your generosity, though, paying that one. 54-51. Tassie over the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix. Tiger Campbell.
That's what I asked for as well from Tiger Campbell.
Rebound to Hamilton. Lewis remains out there. Couldn't deflect the pass away from Bannon. Did enough at the defensive end, though. Good, tough stuff inside from Lewis. Double the amount of turnovers to missed field goals. So 6 field goals they've missed so far. They've got 12 turnovers. They force the turnover here. Stoddart can't finish, but Bannon can.
And it's paying off. This is completely different than what we're used to seeing. Oh, what a pass.
Aliir finishes it off in style too.
It's a much better balance rather than just blazing away, although you could argue they'd be in a better position if they did the way they're shooting it as John Brown. Good finish there. 19 and 5.
8 of 9 shooting. Turnover generated by Foxwell. Sobey's in support. Foxwell goes himself and ties us at 60. He provides so much to this team. Matchup-wise, they've gone in a different direction their last 2. Foxwell rifles it cross-court to Lewis. Right off the backboard. Foxwell behind the back. Sobey almost put it up in rhythm. He drops it off to Brown, who's been the beneficiary of a couple of... They are pretty numbers, our top 5 scorers in the game, as Sobey puts himself up to 18. That's as close as it'll go without falling. Maldonado back the other way, pushing it and scoring with one to come for Hunter Maldonado. Between these two teams, Sobey gets into his shot and cans the triple.
What he's so good at, Nathan Sobey, is
from the field. Hamilton at the elbow. Again, that one goes very close to falling. Bannon pulls it out. Hamilton for 3. Got it! Now Magnay in the 2-man game takes it in strong. He got denied, but ding will not be.
Will Magnay with hands from Stoddart there. There's the help that Will Magnay's been looking for.
Hamilton to the corner for Ben-Air, who cans the triple and hands Tassie back the advantage.
Yeah, this percentage plays a massive role.
Oh, wow. Foxwell from deep to tie us up to start the final term. The thing we know about Tassie is they don't blow teams out necessarily, but they also don't get blown out as Bannon hits 2 at the other end. The theme of this NBL season, where we've had absolute shellackings aplenty, is rather meek and mild as Iwandu goes through and he gets that to 4.
Bryce Hamilton getting a quick breather here. I'm giving it 60 seconds more. Ben-Air.
Back to Campbell. Air puts it on the floor, tried to drop it off to Bannon. Foxwell played it beautifully.
Oh, wow.
Stepping through, what a move from Owen Foxwell.
Amy replay, look at that. Look how far out he brings it back from.
I believe in myself to the point of delusion. My family believes in me. The club has invested in me. Josh King believes in me. It was all about belief of Owen Foxwell, and you see him absolutely flourishing with that in this season.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, as we talk about with professional sports, so much of it's played between the ears. As Foxwell tries to get 2 in a row, and he does on cue.
He just continues to make the right plays, Owen Foxwell. Sobey speeds up the floor and finishes inside.
It's going to be an M1.
The really big
RAC.
one. Why not? 5-point lead to the Phoenix.
Oh, my goodness.
Bryce Hamilton goes back to work.
The field.
Season high now, 2-peat for Hamilton. Sobey turns the corner. Brown rises up, can't hit. Air the rebounds.
And a whole lot of John Brown in the 5 spot. Got 8 rebounds. Here we go.
Here comes Hamilton again. The spin move and the finish. Spectacular from Hamilton.
Just ready to watch more replays of Bryce Hamilton. But I'll give that one to you, Joel.
Oh, you don't give me many, so I'm pleased with that as Brown turns around and hits that.
10%.
Maldonado. It's strong. Now Hamilton's out and running and getting what he wants inside. Hamilton's got 32. Now the tension starts to rise between these two teams.
Well, you're going to get close to starting to see a couple of timeouts because there hasn't been many. As Owen Foxwell goes whack, and Scott Roth wants to chat.
Doing that, Tangerine timeout after this from Foxy.
Just need to stop here with the Phoenix.
Sobey getting all the way inside and one.
Wow.
Tough finish for Nathan Sobey.
Something else going on there. They just like the Majuk Deng and the Magnate combination.
See Tiger Campbell on the exercise bike. Magnate denies that from Sobey. Brown's able to come up with it. Hamilton, Deng, Air, Marshall, Bannon. Hamilton's been the hero with 32 so far. Nick Marshall! He keeps making big plays. Could we be set for some extra basketball tonight? Wes Iwundu wants to finish it here.
John Brown.
Another offensive rebound.
That's 8 offensive rebounds for John Brown as Malik Lewis is going to get 2. All the credit playing undersized.
It was a Lennart Copeland level bold prediction, and unlike most of what Copes comes up with, it looks like it might actually be a chance.
14 rebounds.
Dominating the possession game. Tassie will win it back.
Make it very interesting here.
Hamilton to Bannon for 2. 5-point game. Josh King, 103.98.
Play with your food now, Southeast Melbourne. You put yourself in the position to get this big win.
Won't be without a lot of merit to this performance. Iwundu has it poked away by Bannon.
Phoenix were expecting a foul. It didn't come.
The door remains ajar. Hamilton walks right through.
Right in front of your bench is Bryce Hamilton. Not just trying to blaze away from 3. Everyone from the bench should be screaming, we do not need...
Here come the JackJumpers, down by 3, and here comes Bryce Hamilton!
Oh, thought he might settle for a 3, because Bryce Hamilton's not trying to get another loss.
1-point game, time winding down. Can they get it back to Hamilton? Deng to Air for 3! Around, out, no good. Bannon to inbounds. And that will be that. They can't rescue that one, the JackJumpers. And the Southeast Melbourne Phoenix